I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you. Hi, Mom. How are you? Good. Dorcas, where are you, Sweety? Daddy, where's Jimmy? Come on, hug Daddy, hug Daddy. And then, you even carry the kids and then you proceed to the bedroom to go and undress and, remove your coat. And, your little girls remove your shoes and play around with the socks. And then you come and you take your remote and on you go. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? And then you ask, where is the food? The problem is not about the fact that you are the boss. That is not the problem. You're the boss, that's a fact. That's not the problem. The problem is, I have seen in many African home setups where the man comes home, finds other guys in the house, is very nice to everybody else, but the wife. Is courteous to everybody else, but the wife. I have a problem with that because it has nothing to do with your personality. When I start challenging you, I know you'll check the safest place and say, that is how I was brought up. That is how we grew up. I want to challenge you. No, if I challenge you, you'll say I'm being too much. I want to challenge you, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
When you go to the supermarket,
Yes, sir.
to Walmart,
Yes, sir. To Stop and Shop.
everybody smiles at you. Everybody smiles at you, right?
Yes, sir.
And you smile back.
That's right. Yes, sir.
When you go to the airport and you're making a request, you're asking, you've looked at the board and you can't figure out your flight, huh? You only flew once when you came in.
Thank you.
And you're trying to figure out what schedule your flight is, okay? And you can't get it. And you want to go to the lady or to the guy next to you and you want to make inquiries. Do you go frowning?
No.
You smile and you ask, what time is the flight to Texas? Or to Atlanta? Are we together? When you're crossing the streets right here in the US of A, that's what I'm saying, you have the potential. You just choose not to. You just choose whom to show kindness and whom not to. On the streets, we are nice to people. Some of you do your jobs like 3 times. 24 hours you're working, right? You're tired, exhausted, and sleepy, but you still smile at your customers.
Yes, can I help you? I'm ready to help.
How are you doing? What can I do for you, sir? Even when you are dozing, you are still nice to people. In the name of, they are my customer. They are my clients. But you do it. Even when it sucks, you do it. That's to me, you have the potential, you have the ability, but you choose whom to show niceness and whom not to. So when you get home, the first thing you say is, I've had a bad day. I've had a bad day, I'm stressed, don't talk to me. Give me a break. I'm in a bad mood. Don't even talk to me. Please let me wind up. Let me wind up. Let me wind up. Yet, if you didn't have the chance, some of you are on call, right? Some of you are on call. And so when you get home and you're asking for time to wind up, if you receive a call right there and then. Hello, this is Bishop Ogoa. How may I help you? Yes? No, thank you. In fact, okay, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. And you need a time to wind up. So friends, we refuse to give our partners that which we have, that which we can give very comfortably to everybody. It is just to strangers. We just choose that we are going to make everybody else around us happy except our spouses, except the people who matter.
Why do they do that?
Of course, these cuts across. These cuts across. Even the women come to the house and they say, today is that awkward day of mine. It's one of those days, it's one of those seasons because you're new. I believe everybody who is here, even the young ones, they go on periods. You say, it's that bad time of the month, I'm on my periods, I'm not in the best mood. Really? 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 Do you carry the same mood swings to your place of work? Do you? We still smile.
Yeah, the smile.
We are still nice, isn't it? So friends, it's possible for us to give courtesy to our people. It's possible for us to give a feel-good moment for our partners, especially when we disagree. Let me tell you one secret. Some of us make silly mistakes, and I'm using, at least I'm not on the pulpit, so I can use certain terminologies. Some of us make very silly mistakes. That because we had a quarrel over how you did not use money properly, or how you made a bad decision, or how you didn't do what I wanted you to do, and we quarrel and we disagree, and you're annoyed and I'm annoyed, and then when you go to bed, you turn your back and then keep some distance, and suddenly you realize that wow, a 6x6 is useful in this context. Do you realize what usually happens when you have done that? You will hear one person after some time say, and within no time, you also hear the other one also. And then you guys were pretending to be asleep, and you are pretending to be detached from that situation, and you're very strong. You really don't care, and you're like, you can go to hell for like care. Now, this is it. I know people are different. But no matter how different you are, there are two things that you could do which will be useful to you. Even when you disagree, even when you fight. If you're man enough, you can say, I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'll answer that. Remind me after I'm through with this point. If you're man enough, you can say, I'm sorry. How much water?